Okay, so we start off by making a character. Well, joining a faction first, I should say. Now, there are a few different factions to pick from, and there are some videos that you can watch, but you can find them all on the Secret World YouTube channel. Now, you have the Illuminati, which are a secretive group. I actually quite like their video. So, before this game ever released, the original The Secret World, I was originally going to be a part of Dragon, because they did the whole campaign where you'd pick your faction and so on, and Dragon and I think Templars looked the most interesting to me, and I didn't like Illuminati at all. But since watching this particular video, it is so damn cool talking about investing in hell, making deals with devils, taking compromising pictures of angels, you know, just the entire speech for this video is so cool. It made me a fan. So Templars, they're like your, well, they're like the Templars really, except they have guns now, and they have the coolest outfits in my opinion. But it's not really going to matter for this character creation video. And Dragon, I'm not really sure what to say about them, but they have some cool outfits. You'll need to watch the videos to understand what each faction is, and it has no bearing on character creation. Although once you've made your character, depending on what you picked, will be where you start at, I believe, or it will affect your character later on. So you will have to research that yourself. This is just purely looking at the character customization options. So here we're starting off. We'll go through the female ones first. We have a bunch of head options available, different skins and whatnot, and facial shapes. For those that don't know, you can scroll down this list with your mouse button or using this. I didn't notice this the first time I was messing with the character creator, so it's worth looking at. And then you've got all your skin colours here. So we have face. Now let me zoom in here. This changes the structure again just a little bit. Not very good, not very informative at all. But hey ho, you can set your character size. Make her short, make her tall. Without having anything to reference how tall this is, it's kind of awkward. We've got a bunch of different hair colours and hairs, including some like multicoloured ones, which are kind of cool. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of the hair in this game. Actually, it doesn't look too bad, but it kind of feels like it's just stuck on there. It doesn't really match, but I've seen worse, so you know, it's decent. Yeah, the hairstyles definitely aren't that bad. Whether or not you can purchase more in game, I do not know, but I'm going to assume yes. And there's a lot of hairs to pick from here. Yeah, I like it. I like these multicolored ones as well. That looks pretty damn cool. Okay, so eyebrows, pretty standard stuff. Again, you can change the colors to suit your needs. Eye color, not many choice. Well, actually, I tell that back. You can scroll up and down, so there are quite a few choices. Facial features. There are a whole variety of tattoos, dirt, markings. Face paints. And scars. Quite a few scars actually. And yeah, not bad, not bad. Makeup. As you can see here, just a lot of subtle... Well, I wanted to say subtle as I click on the whole makeup paint dripping down your face. I suppose you can change that to red, make it look like blood. Oh, no, that's lipstick colour, never mind. Okay, and basically that's all the options here. Now I made a pretty cool looking character. Now we can select clothing. We have a variety of hats to pick from, which is kind of nice. It fits over this particular hairstyle. I like that. Yeah, sometimes it completely gets rid of it, but in this case it didn't do that. You've got glasses options, but as always when MMOs, I don't know what it is, when video games have glasses, they rarely ever get them to fit properly. They're always like comically oversized for some reason. It's weird. I don't get it. I don't get why this happens all the time. These ones aren't particularly too bad, but yeah, could have been a little better, I think. So let me take the coat off here. So there's a whole bunch of different tops you can pick from, and keep in mind you can have a jacket on top of this. Let's quickly go through these. And again, you can get more outfits in game. Then we go skip straight to the pants. Various sweatpants, jeans. Shorts, skirts. Everything you could want, mostly. And let's take a look at the shoes. Some long boots there as well. Now, the coat. Okay, have a nice looking hoodie. A couple of different colours. Now this will fit over whatever top you picked, so always try the combinations. There we go. So that is the clothing options for now, at least during character creation. Now we can select class. Now when you pick a class, your outfit does change. I guess it acts as a kind of armor. Honest to God, I don't know how it works in game. But yeah, let's have a look. First we have Ravager. Uses a fist weapon and secondary as blood magic. Kinda cool. Assassin uses a blade weapon, in this case a katana, secondary focus on elementalism. That's kinda cool. Mercenary, I like the uniform. Primary weapon assault rifle, secondary weapon fist. Punisher. This just seems like a badass class to me. And this is just a starter class. But a shotgun and a sledgehammer, I can dig that. Warlock, assault rifle and blood magic focus. Gunslinger. Primary is pistols and secondary is shotgun. Magnus. Elementalism focus and chaos focus. Demolisher. Katana and hammer. Or hammer and katana. Trickster. Primary is the chaos focus and secondary is the pistols. So basically this is all of the options you can pick through. And once you've done that, you get to fill out your character, and as you can see here, you can switch between the clothes and the armor. And on this side you can select your character's nickname and the character's first and last name. Anyway, this was a look at the female part of the character creation. Let's take a look at the male. Now, before we take a look at the male character creation, I just want to quickly show you, depending on what you pick will also change the background, as it will be your starting location. As you can see. Anyway, let's go ahead and go through the male options here. Various head options, as you can see. Now, as I'm doing this, I'm actually going to make my character, so and all the skin options, the skin tones, you can see here. We can zoom out a bit. The height difference, but again, without anything to compare it to, it's kind of like, you know, okay. Facial options. Again, not very informative, it's hard to know what each does. This still changes your character's skin tone. And let's take a look at hair. Now again, like the female character creation, we have all the same hair colors and highlights. Again, these buttons are kind of too small to see though. But let's have a look. You got the swept back hair, mohawk, bunch of different hairstyles. A lot of these remind me of something taken out of The Sims for some reason. Maybe it's because the hairs look like they're being glued onto the head, or they just don't particularly look very good. But yeah. Apparently there is a barbershop in this game, but whether or not it made it into the legends, I don't know. A friend told me it hadn't, but I haven't been able to confirm yet, so take what I say with a grain of salt. As you can see here, just as many hairstyles as female character creation. Let's go with this kind of like emo-y haircut. Or should we? Try not to take too long on character creation, but I'm also going to make this character so we can see what it looks like in game. Gotta get it right, you know what I mean? Gotta get it right. Actually, this swept back hair is kind of cool. But no, I'm a sucker for this. Let's go for Bosh. Eyebrows again. As I said before, nothing too fancy, just a typical standard eyebrows. I feel like they've really missed a trick with this game. Like, there aren't really any MMOs set in modern day. This is one of the few, aside from a few of the superhero MMOs. This is like the only one I can think of which is like modern day. That's a legitimate MMO. And I don't know, it's like they could have done all sorts of cool things, you know what I mean? And had way more character customization, but it just seems kind of meh. Anyway, the same facial designs as the female character creation. Including facial scars. Although the weird thing is they do have beards here. And okay, so it's not exactly the same, but they do have some beards and moustaches and whatnot, which don't look particularly good. Now that's just because of the what I picked here. But the weird thing is, let me just go ahead and pick this. If I click on makeup, the very first option is kind of like a beard, and it actually looks pretty good. So yeah, I don't get what the deal is there. Anyway, a few different things. Got some like Sith corruption going on here. If you played Star Wars The Old Republic, we got blood, bloody eyes, more blood. And you could change the color of these at the, as you can see at the bottom. More face paint. Some pretty messed up face paint all over. Nice crow there. And you got full face facial camo. But yeah. Yeah, that's just a heads up for that one. There is a cool beard here. And before we go out of this, I'm still like, I keep looking at what to go with character wise. I kind of like this. I kind of like that hair. Just swept back, looks pretty decent. I'm going for it. Character could have done with a few more wrinkles on his face though. He's a bit too young looking. Select clothing. So we have hats. The same hats. Hats that don't really fit very well, and you can see like the inside of the model, which just looks really crappy. Like, why couldn't they have at least made it fit the heads? There's preset heads, you know, this shouldn't be an issue ever. I understand if you've got like a character slider and you can change the head shape and stuff, but there's no reason for that. We have glasses here again, looking a bit too big for his face. And a bit too ugly and tacky. But hey ho. Chest, we've got a few various t-shirts. Shirts, tank tops. Open shirts, striped shirts. Then we got coats, and unfortunately we don't have the hoodies like the females do. Or at least not the cool black one with the flames down its sleeve. Kind of a bummer. Nice coat though. Jacket. Honestly, why this jacket isn't in straight up black, I don't know. Like, this is a really disgusting brown. And why a popular colour like black wouldn't be there, I don't know. See, that looks cool, but this game's got some very weird decisions when it comes to character creator. And we've got jeans. Some cargo pants, camouflaged variety, shorts, and oh, let's go back up to the top. We've got the sweatpants as well. And yeah, shoes. So yeah, basically this is all the character creation there is in this game. It's so-so, and I'm guessing you can unlock more later on as you play through it. I don't know how it works, but that's something we will find out. Anyway, let's have a look through the classes. We've got Ravager, Assassin, Mercenary, Punisher, and the Punisher outfit looks pretty cool indeed. Warlock, kind of out there. Gunslinger, not too bad looking. Magnus, Demolisher, and Trickster. So yeah. I think starting off I'm going to go with, this would be a hard choice between the Gunslinger, maybe the Mercenary just for the outfit, maybe the Assassin, but I don't like the outfit, you know what I mean? This also looks very cool, but oh, and the Punisher. The Punisher just feels like a really cool freaking idea for a class. But we're going to go with Gunslinger. And now we can set this up. The question is, can we skip having a first and last name? Or is it required? It is required. That's the problem when I call my character Pauleh. It's like, you know, is it going to be called Pauleh, you know? Pauleh. Anyway. That's all for now. This was a look at the character creator. Be sure to join me in my next The Secret World Legends video as I take a look at the starting zone and what to expect after you've made your character. So join me then. Thank you for watching.